So now we're going to be where you can't hear him. So again, this is all recorded. You can rewatch the replay. We have awful service here. I promise you we're doing everything we can to try to make this easier for you guys.
Everything.
Yeah, for sure. So there will be a recording. It will go up this evening. If not, it'll be posted first thing in the morning. So you guys can rewatch this. You have not missed any of this information, I promise you. So we're going to do 9th grade flexing and motion questions. This is something Coda really struggles with. He tries to turn in the direction I'm flexing. Even if my body is telling him to go straight, is this just something I keep practicing? I try to release as soon as possible, prevent him from turning. He's very stiff to begin with, but whirlybird has been seeming to help.
The whirlybird is really going to help. Backing that horse up crooked is really going to help. Go back to your spirals and get that horse soft. And when we're flexing in motion, the whole idea is to get them giving before they can pull on us. If they have a real issue, so flexing in motion with the A, you can pull to either direction and they're going to give you their face. You talk. Get in their face like this. If they're having a real issue with that, I want to get that horse to one side, and I'd rather whole-ass one thing than half-ass two things. So if that horse is not wanting to give its face, I'll just pick on it to the side and pick on it to the side and pick on it to the side until in this circle he can't turn any more right, so he has to start giving his face more than he's giving his body. Once you get that horse soft and easy to one side, then you can start asking him to go straight and pulling him around to the side and releasing. And pulling him around to the side and releasing. Once you get that, do it to the other side, and then you should have a horse that you can go forward and start pulling him one way and the other.
Now they're saying they can hear you on the opposite side of the round pen today. Usually they can't hear you from each pole. Talk away, my love. Talk away. Ready for the next question?
Next question.
This is where we're stuck. I need to submit some videos into the Zoom call. Andrew is such a big hippo. I feel like his whole body follows his head, or he's just resisting the pressure.
Go to a circle, get one side fixed, and then work on the other side. So get that big horse here and just touch him to the touch and release, touch and release, touch and release, touch and release. Start with a pebble and then you'll move a mountain.
And we also have, I think, 2 new videos of flexing in motion in the actual membership club.
Yep, on a stiff rigid horse.
Yeah, there's a resistance horse flexing in motion, and there is a advanced flexing in motion. Quit eating the round pen. You're cute. Okay, next question. Our 2 24-year-old Pasafinos are both responsive to the right and much less responsive to the left. Should we place reins higher up on the halter on the left side, or keep both reins balanced and attached at the same place on the halter?
Bring both reins up and just flex the horse to the left. Do whatever your horse sucks at. Horse trainers are not smart. They scoop poop for a living, and they work out in the hot sun and the cold winter. This is how smart you have to be to work these guys. Whatever they don't want to do, do that. So if this horse is just butter soft to this right side, and I get that and it's easy, and this side is hard, well then I don't want to work the try out of him. I don't want to ride the try out of that right side. So I'm just going to sit here and touch 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 until he gets soft there. If he is being resistant, he's the one that's going to feel the discomfort, not you. So allow him to feel that discomfort until he looks to change his mind. And when that horse gets soft and no longer sucks at that thing, leave him alone. The key to this program is we only work on the things that the horse needs work on. Very quickly, anything we ask the horse, they are so willing and eager to do the right thing because they know whenever I wake up in the morning, I drink an ungodly amount of coffee until I feel physically uncomfortable, and they put a horse in front of me and we say, hey, what does this horse not like to do? Flex to the left. Okay. They put the horse in front of me, I flex it to the left 50 times. Horse doesn't like water, we're going to go for a swim. Horse doesn't like to load, bring me the trailer. Horse doesn't like to go, I guess we're going for a run. Horse doesn't like to whoa, I guess we're going to stop 50 times. Whatever your horse doesn't want to do, if you do that for 30 days straight, you will have a broke, willing, disciplined horse that says yes sir, yes ma'am to anything you ask. But the key is to not do it once they start asking. Once they start doing it well, don't ride the try out of them and give. Go on to the next thing.
Here is a question for undivided attention. On the ground, Gene gives me his full attention. Once we're under saddle and working in the arena, he is completely looky-loo. His attention constantly goes to the outside of the arena. I've been constantly bringing his head into the center. Should I keep flexing him each time his attention wanders?
So if the horse is repeat offending, don't be afraid to up your pressure level, up your discomfort level. If that dog drags you chasing that cat, you need to grab a hold of that dog. If you grab it once or twice on that flat collar, we don't want to keep grabbing with the flat collar. Go get you a choke collar. What I mean is, with that horse, be willing to up that pressure and be willing to show them right from wrong, and then take the repercussion until that horse says, okay, I'm sorry, I'll pay attention. If we can do that, and each and every horse, some horses you're going to open and close your hand and that's going to be enough repercussion. Other horses, you're going to have to go and spiral that horse half a dozen times for that horse to soften up for you. It's going to be a case-by-case scenario, but the ideology is the same. You have to be willing to take it one step further than what that horse is willing to deal with. And when it comes to horse people that are willing to ride any horse, go anywhere, and work anything, what you're saying is, when I show up at your house, at your clinic, when a horse comes in for training, I'm willing to take it one step further than you're willing to take it, horse. So the horse says, yes, sir. And then soon for the owner says, yes, ma'am.
And yes, Shirley, this is a big key to helping rate your speed, especially if a horse that's very pushy and wants to go forward on the trail. This is a great exercise for that.
So many times the horse's head, this flexing in motion, horses naturally, the steering wheel, the brakes, and the gas pedal are all hooked together in their head. Whenever they get to going fast, every step forward, the momentum they get, the stiffer they get in their face. That's why people don't want to go fast on a horse. Not because 20 miles per hour is fast. They go 80 miles per hour in their car. The difference is that 20 miles per hour they're going on their horse, they don't feel in control, and that's because naturally that horse gets stiffer as he goes faster. So that's what we're trying to fix. We want to be able to squeeze our legs and ask that horse to go fast, but at the same time still have that responsiveness in the steering wheel, and taking away that stiffness in motion, that flexing in motion, is really going to give you the feel that you're in control.